This walkway leads us to three attractions of Mahabalipuram, namely Lighthouse, Iswara Temple, and Mahishamardini Rock Cut Mandapa. Welcome to this episode of Mahishamardini Rock Cut Mandapa. The first thing you notice is the Iswara Temple on top of a rock. The rock on which Iswara temple is sitting has been used by Pallavas to construct a magnificent rock-cut mandapa dedicated to goddess Durga. This mandapa is stylistically dated to the period of Pallava king Narasimhavarman I, 638 to 668 AD. Narasimhavarman I is also known as Mamala, and Mahabalipuram is named after him as Mamalapuram. The most significant feature of this cave temple is a sculptural depiction of Somaskanda, Mahishamardini, and Lord Vishnu in Anantasayani form, presenting the first glimpse of this shrine. The cave shrine faces east and has three chambers inside. As you can see, the facade has four carved pillars and two pilasters at the ends. As we enter the shrine, you will see this magnificent relief of Mahishasuramardhini on the right side. According to legend, goddess Durga killed the demon Mahishasura, who was considered unconquerable. Following his slaying, she was given the title Mahishasuramardhini. This relief depicts that battle between her and Mahishasura. In this war scene, Durga appears with 8 hands riding a fierce-looking lion. Mahishasura is depicted on the right, armed with a gada along with his followers. Goddess Durga can be seen holding a sword, bow, arrows, bell in her 4 right hands. Her 4 left hands display pasa, shanka, and dagger. An attendant is holding a chhatra or umbrella over her head. She is accompanied by her female warriors and ganas, meaning dwarfs. You can see them here in detail. A soldier can be seen hanging upside down between the lion and the Mahishasura. Goddess Durga can be seen wearing a crown and other ornamentation. An attendant of Mahishasura is holding an umbrella over his head here. A person can be seen lying here between the legs of Mahishasura. We will now move to the third chamber, which has 2 Dwarapalas at the entrance, and the chamber itself is empty. Notice the difference between the 3 pillars that are being shown here. You are now looking at the Somaskanda panel, which is carved in the middle chamber. This panel is carved with images of Shiva and Parvati in their regal dress, each wearing a crown and other ornamentation. Their son Skanda is seated between them. At the bottom, we can see the carvings of Nandi and Chandisa, an ardent devotee of Shiva. At the top, Brahma and Vishnu are shown standing behind Shiva and Parvati and having 4 hands each. The image of Surya is carved on the top part of the panel between Brahma and Vishnu. Let us move to Lord Vishnu in Anantasayana Mudra, which is opposite to Mahishasuramardini rock relief. Lord Vishnu is shown here in Anantasayana Mudra, lying on the bed of Vasuki the serpent. He is shown with two hands holding the coil of the five-headed serpent known as Adisesha. Madhu and Kaitaba, the two demons, are carved near Vishnu's feet in attacking mode and armed with a mace. Also shown are two Ganas at the top portion of relief. Also seen in the lower end are the female figure Bhudevi, Nandaka and Vishnu's Chakra. This is the first chamber that has two Dwarapalas at the entrance, and the chamber itself is empty. Before you go, enjoy the final glimpses of this cave shrine. Thank you for coming to this cave shrine. Have a nice day and bye for now.